Okay. It has been 9 months since I uploaded episode 3 of me documenting my single player world. Shortly after I uploaded that video, I made an episode 4, but I never put the video together and I never uploaded it to YouTube. I don't know why. I guess I got burnt out. I didn't play Minecraft for a while. And then I started picking up the game again, and I was like, I should probably upload that 4th episode if I'm going to continue to play here. And I could not find the footage anywhere. I spent the whole day looking at all my hard drives, just trying to find where these clips went so I could upload it. And I couldn't find it. I could not find it anywhere. And then I just gave up and I kept playing. I kept building. And now I kind of regret it because this world has progressed so much that this video is going to be missing out on a lot of updates between when I uploaded last and now. And there's so much that I wish I recorded. I wish there was so much I had evidence of growth, and now that's just gone. So this video is going to be a pain to get through everything. It's probably going to be a long one, and I'm not looking forward to it. But that was kind of like holding me back from doing this video because I knew I was like I messed up, and now I just feel kind of undetermined to do it. But nope, I'm going to do this. I'm going to get through this so I can get this to be a regular series again because it's worth talking about, in my opinion. Whatever. Let's just get this video started. I watched episode 3 earlier today, and I cannot believe I wasn't farther along than I was. I thought I had way more done in episode 3 than I did. Than I thought. Whatever. All right. So here's where we were at the beginning of episode 3, and this is what we're working with now. In the last episode, I said I want to really transform this area and make sure I'm working on this spot, and that's exactly what I did. I did do that in the last recording. Like a lot of this stuff was here before I lost all that footage, so now I have to like make up for lost time, if I'm even using that phrase correctly. All right, Damn, where do I even start? I guess we go to the town square. This was here in the last episode for sure. This was not. So yeah. Okay, let's do it this way. Damn, was this even here? Okay, yes, that was there last time, but it wasn't this entrance. It was a different entrance. This leads down to the subway, and the subway is actually completely finished. Mostly this opening right here I did like 2 days ago, but for the most part, it's pretty much done. Like all the structures and the entire ceiling is done. This side's pretty decorated, and so is this side. So yeah, this is one side of the subway station all done. This leads to the industrial district, and this side will lead you directly this way. These signs are just here because I'm going to be playing with like a color system for labeling these train lines. This way will lead to the farming little area, and then this way will lead you directly this way. So I guess the best way to show off what's changed is if I kind of act like you're some sort of like newcomer to this village. You come up from the subway system and you're greeted in the town hall. Right above you, this is actually did I say town hall? I meant to say this is town square, and above you is town hall. Yeah. So this is town hall. You can come up these stairs right here and come on in through here. This is very empty. I have not touched this in a long time. I even have a sign to remind myself that this is a work in progress. But this looks pretty finished. You can come down this hallway, and through here is the mayor's office, and that's me. I am the mayor of this village. You can see right here, this is like a little place where you can sit and have your business meetings. This is my little chair. This is where I do all my book works. As you see, I've got a lot of books here. Some more player heads. Yeah, this is where I'll sit. I'll write down some stuff and make some laws that will go into here. I have not made those laws yet, but eventually I will. This is our town motto: raised up high to play with the stars, because we are on an elevated rock that lifts us high above everyone else so we can achieve our dreams. We got some chandelier here and some flags from the to represent the village. We can come out here, and this is the mayor's entrance. Mayor's entrance only. So yeah, that's that. We start over there. Now we're over there. Let's stay with the building. Under here, we got a horse stable where I'm keeping some skeleton horses temporarily. I think I don't know what to do with this space. I'm definitely not gonna make it a horse stable. I'll probably figure it out eventually. This is the mini block store. This is where I keep all of my mini blocks in here. I buy them from the wandering trader. And then I put them into here. And then if I use a block, it has to go into this chest up here that's labeled use blocks, because all these tiny blocks are labeled appropriately, but if you place a block down and then mine it or pick it back up, it just converts into a player head, so they can't stack anymore. So yeah, that's where all the used ones go. But yeah, this is the store. Very cute, very tiny for these little mini blocks. Let's stay in here. Oh, sun's going down. I gotta sleep. Okay. This is still the same. Around this corner, this is where the newspaper stand will go. Newsstand. I got some of these yellow concrete pillars here because this is going to represent where a building is going to go. Over here, this is the post office. As you can see, post office and this is like a little envelope with a little stamp. Envelope, stamp. You can come on in, more player heads. These are like little boxes, shipping boxes. There's a little table or a little checkout counter. Oh, correct words. Mail hours 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. This is like supposed to represent some sort of like what are those things called? PO boxes. It's supposed to be PO boxes, so people can come pick up their mail here. Apparently they have printing services, some storage, letters and pens. You can send letters to people. That's that. This empty building. Let's take a step back to actually show this off. I'm trying to make this place look a little bit more crowded. I feel like in some places it's a little bit too open. Like you have too much room to breathe, and then it leaves a lot of open space that's not being filled properly. So I've been trying to push these buildings together, because before, you'll see as we go on, a lot of these buildings are kind of separate. This group of buildings right here is actually like the newest thing built in this city. So this is like my attempt to try and make these things struggle and compete for space. This is our sniffer. His name is Kumpel, which means pal or buddy in Polish. I am obsessed with him. In my last video, he was actually still a baby. Or the video that I recorded and lost, he was still a little baby. I keep him tethered here because he keeps wandering off the side of the mountain or the village. So this is me. Once the village is done, he can start roaming around again. But for now, he has to sit here and behave. I think the sniffer is honestly the best mob in the game. I think that they knocked out of the park on that. Let's stay with this. So if we come up here, this is just like a lobby for the buildings that the second level of this strip of buildings. So we go over here. This is an apartment or a house. If we come down this corridor, these are like smaller, like really thin, like really small homes here. Clearly need to work on the interior. And this is supposed to be like some sort of like luxury apartment sort of thing. It's even got like a balcony here. But yeah, I mean, interiors take time. Finishing off this strip of buildings, this is the tools and weapons store. I've already started doing some of the layout for the goods here, but still got a lot more to fill in here. But it'll come in its own pace. Wrapping back around here, this is going to be the Miners Guild. I feel like in some episode I've mentioned before that this entire village is basically revolved around the fact that it's like a mining village, or especially like their main export is coal. If I haven't said it before, I'm saying it now. And this is where their guild is, sort of like their union for the miners. And you can go up the stairs here, and then this is just another empty interior. Not very exciting, but yeah. I'm honestly debating making this the Miners Guild and then moving this the town hall to be this building over here, which was definitely in the last episode, this is the current library, but I feel like that this building is so luxurious and it's so pretty that it would act as a better town hall. Things I'm considering, but just wanted to throw that out there for record's sake. And then maybe put the library somewhere else. Who knows? So if we come down here, shoot. Let's which way should we go, Kumpel? We're just gonna go this way. So this is what we've seen before. I don't know how much has been updated since the last episode, but let's just walk through here and just give it a little glance so you can see if anything's different here. I feel like, I don't know. I'm not going to go back and look at it. I'm just going to walk through. But I do know that this is new, this little water tower. This is where people are like cleaning off their ores to like kind of like pan mining, getting all the dirt out just to reveal the ore itself. I think this is now elevated. This is lifted. So now we can walk under it and not hit our heads. A new tree. But yeah, I think I'm going to guess in the last episode, or in previous episodes, this is where I kept my valuables, which is still true. This is where all my valuables are. I'm not very, very rich here. There's actually not a lot of iron, but I do not have an iron farm in this world. That is a permanent rule, is I will not have an iron farm. I've been debating mending. I still have mending. Actually, it's over here. The sign is still here. No iron farm. No mending. No elytra. I still don't use the elytra. I only have it because we're going to be doing a lot of traveling in this episode or this video. But I actually don't use my elytra really ever. Only if I'm going to go a long distance. I think in the last episode, this was still my storage farm, but it's actually not anymore. Which we will go see. Did I say my storage farm? My storage room. Jeez. Oh my god. Slow your roll, guy. Alright, if we're going around here, this is the mine. I think this entrance is different. This is how we get down. We fall down here. Splash into some water. What was that? That's a bat. And then this is how we get up. It's like an elevator shaft. Takes a while. All right, there we go. Continuing down over here, this is the storage building / room. It's an open concept room. You walk right in, grab whatever we need, and then we can head on out. You can see this is pretty much where we keep everything. I don't really play this game with the premise of trying to have a farm for everything and have an abundance of every item. If I need an item for a build, I collect it enough for that build, and whatever I have left over, I just throw back into here. Like I don't really have a surplus of one item. The most I have is dirt. I got 4 of it, double chests of it. Like just miscellaneous oak. But yeah, this is where I swap out my elytra for my chest piece. Oop. Out over here, this is my bed. This is actually my every time I need to sleep, I come over here, I sleep in this bed, and this is where my spawn is pretty much all the time. Uh, Across the way, this I'm making another. I think I don't know. I'm just copying this building over, and I'm thinking I'm making another storage room for if we ever need to expand. But I don't think I like where this building is. I think it kind of disrupts the view, which I'm trying to do by making this balcony. But I think that by its placement, personally, I feel like that where it's located right now, it since it's so close to the edge of this big rock that we are, it kind of breaks the illusion that we're high up, especially if you're looking from down there because it's so close to the edge. I think that it makes the hill look a lot smaller. So I'm debating finishing it or not. Just trying to get more of a census on that. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. Whatever. Time to sleep. Okay. If we head up here, there is a little space up here. This is a little lumber mill. We can actually go up on the second floor right here. Empty, of course. This is a little saw machine, a little saw machine. We put the logs onto here, cuts all the wood, breaks it all up. Definitely need to add more into here, but this is one of the very few. I think it's the only slanted building in the entire village so far. Definitely need to add more. Definitely need to add more slanted buildings to break up the look of this place. Up here it's the uncommon wood storage. This is where I keep my birch, jungle, and cherry blossom. I don't even have a sapling right now for jungle. I did grow a jungle tree right here, so if this thing doesn't drop one, then I'm kind of screwed. But yeah, I mean, I don't use I don't use this wood pretty much ever, so it's better if it's not in this system taking up space. So I keep it over here, just in case I need to use it, which I rarely ever need to. You can come up here, empty. But yeah, that's this little area, centered by a tree. There's a few custom trees spread throughout. They're becoming quite the look around here. Oh, this is different. I next to these furnaces, I added a little lava farm because this is what I'm using for fuel. Because I kind of go through coal pretty quickly. So that's there. That's what this little pimple is sticking out here. All right, so now we kind of made like a little circle around here. This is the corner market. No loitering. We can come on in, come up here, take some berries, some food and stuff. There's a little fridge. You know, come in. Item frame of an item frame. You can come on in, grab what you need, head on out. Okay, now we're out here. We can head this way. We can see we have a path that leads from where we just were with the lumber area, and it kind of goes as like a thin little alley down and through here. Oh. Anytime I defeat a raid, I always like to put the banner up as if it's like graffiti or something, as if there's like I don't know, some sort of like mini revolution or uprising trying to happen in this village. I don't know. Okay, heading through here. I think I said this is the newest clump of buildings on this rock, but that's not true. It's this. I actually just did this like 2 days ago. But over here, this is a pot store. Welcome in. Once I think when 1.20 finally came out. This is like the first thing I built. I threw all these pots in here, made a pot store. You can employees only. This is where they like fire their pots. It's like their kiln. Yeah, just a little pot store. Exit throughout the back. We can go up here. You guessed it. Empty. This is a little sign here telling me to put more pots here, like an outside little market. Yeah, this is the newest thing. This is empty as of right now. I mean, I built this like a couple days ago, and this is also empty. Actually, I also still need to finish the roof. There's some holes there. Yeah, this is what that looks like from out here. I need to put windows in there. Down here, this leads down to the subway system. This is like the little opening I had on the other side from the elevator. Yeah, this is the observatory. We can come around here. Come on in. It's got a little telescope. Well, I'll show you another angle in a second. Of course, it's empty. This is what I'm considering to make the new library/museum if I go through with moving the town hall. Because although I feel like this building works great on this little raised peninsula that it's on, I just don't know what to use it for. It kind of just sits here and does really nothing. Yeah. Gonna put a building right here. Whoa. Yeah. Wrap around here. Then we're back over here. Look at that. Beautiful. I know in the last episode I talked about that if you were to continue past this building and head directly that way, that there's a lot of corruption. That is fixed. I took a fixed version of this world with just the seed that was pretty much starting from scratch on this world, and then I took the world that was corrupted, and then I used some sort of software that took that all I did was copy and paste this chunk or these few chunks that this village sits on. I copied it over the brand new empty seed world, and I have no idea if this is explaining it accurately at all, but it's fixed. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to end it right there. Stop talking. If we go around this corner, we can actually go down to this lower level here, and we'll start here. So we got this little open space here. People can come and eat. It's actually like a common space. Didn't I already just say that? Whatever. Got another custom tree. A really nice view of what we're working with, especially of the little farming area over there. This is going to be a future rail line. Yeah, I think in the last episode there was something here on this spot, and now it's clearly torn down. Built something different. This is actually the town's tavern, but I don't know. I feel like that this place is a little too nice to be considered like or maybe it can be a tavern. I don't know. I want to make like a second tavern. It's more of like a dive bar sort of thing. It's kind of sketchy. This one seems like kind of nice and stuff. Oh my god, let's get inside. Yep, you can come on in here. Got a pool table, a little fireplace. Come on in, get your drinks, do your business, and leave. There's even like a little like a little side window here. You can like order your drinks from outside or your food or whatever. But yeah, there's that. This is a hotel. This is the hotel. You can come on inside. Empty. This is the tailor clothing store. Empty. If we come around back here, this is actually how you get up to the second level of the hotel. And then this is actually going to be an extension of the hotel right here. So this will be like a first floor with more rooms. And then you can get to the second floor by coming up here and going right through here. Okay. Now this is going to be a art store, just a bunch of paintings and stuff. If we walk up this little hill here, this is the butcher shop, slash deli, I guess, if you want to call it. Come on in here, order your meats here. And this is one of the very few rooms that actually has an interior. And if we walk through here, whoa, we can walk down this way. And then walk down to the cow farm. Let's get a nice view of this. See, we've actually worked on quite a bit. Quite a bit. Let's see. So if we're flying back over to the industrial district, I don't think really anything has changed, to be honest. Like, this is... when I revisited the last episode, I was actually amazed that this was built before, like, half of these buildings were even thought, like, even, like, on my mind. And it's still got this stupid thing here. It hasn't changed a single bit. I feel like the only thing that's different or new is this oil pump, which is actually our slime farm. Let's take a step back, get a nice view of it. Beautiful, beautiful piece. Beautiful piece by me. As we can see, it's kind of leaking everywhere, but it's pulling up slime, and those slimes will come down over here, and we can collect them through here. Nice. I am never over here. I can guarantee this thing works. Like, clearly it works, but I am never over here to use it. I honestly don't know why I made it. I don't even know if I needed slime for any reason. But yeah, I really gotta work on this area. Like, it's still really bare. Huh. I haven't been in here in a while. How far has this gone? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. So I don't know if any of this was in the last episode, but I'm gonna talk about it anyway. We just got a wheat field here. Cool. That was all. I don't know why it made it seem like I had a list going on. But yeah, we can walk up. It's still pretty much the same. I feel like we've lost a villager or two and probably got a villager or we got a village back. Anyway, if we were to take the train line in, it would go through here, under the hill, and stop right here. I gotta make a properly dedicated station for this, but that will come eventually. We can either get off and go around and up to the house, or we can continue through this little forest here. Nice little pretty walk. We can stop at this little flower stand and buy some plants. If we continue the walk, that will lead us to this barn. And something about the barn is that it is empty. Amazing. And this is pretty much where I was going to get my source of food from all these cows, but however, I'm never over here, so whenever I would breed with the cows, the babies would never grow up because I'm not in these chunks to have them age at all. So I had to keep the old cow farm. Over here, you can see there's a custom tree here. I had a little structure here that I thought I was going to use for horses, but I decided I wasn't going to go with that, so it's all torn down. I really like if you take the walk back, you get to curve around here, and it perfectly frames the house for the farmer villagers. I think it's just one of the prettiest sights I have. So yeah, this is the arena. I don't know if this has changed or not since the last episode. I'm not gonna go check, but this is the Spleef Arena in progress. This is one of the few projects that's actually just gives me a major headache anytime I think about it. Is trying to figure that all out. I'd rather not touch it, but one of these days I'm gonna have to confront it. This is the other train system right here, the other track you can see. I think my plan is to eventually put an airport over there. So if I ever want to take off with my Elytra, I have to travel all the way out there and then equip my wings and then take off and then land. It's just one of the few things that's going to prevent me from ever having to rely on a Elytra. So if you actually hop down onto the track, you can follow it back into the village or the rock, and you're actually back at the Spleef Arena. This track is going to act as some sort of decorational or decorative piece to the arena. So like if you're traveling back and forth, you can actually like look at the whole arena. Now if we head back through the other way, we can actually come across the big turn, which is just a giant quarry. I'm trying to make it look like a natural giant cave or just big hole underground. I gotta clean up the roof. It's not gonna be this flat, but pretty much you'll just head down, make a big turn, a little loop-de-loop, and head back towards the subway system, which is right here. I just thought that if you're going to be making this big change, like turning left or turning right, make it a little bit more significant rather than just doing what's happening right here and just doing this. I actually had to do this because there's a major elevation change. So in order to do that, I just made it a little bit more interesting rather than just doing it all underground. It's down here. There's stuff everywhere. I gotta like collect all this stuff. What's through here? It's just the mine and the mine shaft. Everything's like super connected. Like I never really think about it this much. We just went from the airport trainway to the Spleef Arena, and now we're here. It's just all super connected, and I really like that about my world. Okay, I think that's pretty much it with the Spawn Rock Village. I'm really trying to build the lore outside of the village. So if we follow this train line, which I actually have no idea how I'm going to manage this, but I'm going to have to figure it out eventually. If we actually fly down here, heading in this direction, you can see a little house there. And if we fly over it, you can see this little house is surrounded by this beautiful cliffside. It's kind of like its own little peninsula. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's land in the water here. Now we're out at this little fishing dock. If we turn around and take this path up, we can start to climb this little hill. We're now reaching that point of the peninsula where that house is, which is right here. Oh, it's so cute. I like it. This is actually the new... I actually did this. Today is March 18th, and I built this last night on March 17th. I'm really happy with this little project here. I think it's so cute. I think this little broken down structure really sells. The idea is that this is supposed to be like a house that looks like that someone could build with just using the tools and the pieces that are around them. Like no imported stuff. Like they can only make it with like the tools they have with the resources that are around them. But let's talk about the story of this house. This house belongs to Bo Loney, who is the gnome wizard. He is a wizard and he is a gnome, and he lives in this little area in this world, and this is his little house. So gnomes are typically supposed to be around 3 feet tall. So I got to make this to the proportions of someone who is 3 feet tall. So this would be the door of a gnome, and this is how us, a 2-block tall Minecraft player, would what did I say? Whatever. That's how we get in. We have to crawl in. So this is his little house. We have to duck down into the next room, and like he's got a bunch of little mini blocks for him because he's so tiny. So all the things are supposed to be small for him. Yeah, this is where he practices his wizardry and his potions and stuff like that. He's got a bunch of little items. We can climb up here. This is his little bedroom. He's got a little. Look, I got a mini sniffer egg. Isn't that cool? A little enchanter on his little bed. I'm really happy. I think it like for someone who is a gnome struggling to live on his own out here, if he had to build something with his own two hands with whatever materials he has, I feel like this is how you would build it. You know, it's not very pretty. It sits on top of this rock and it's elevated by the rock and in some places by scaffolding. I think it really sells. This is his little shed here. Beautiful. Okay. So that's that. I think the last things I have to show are in the nether. This is actually going a lot quicker than I thought it would be. So I had to move the nether portal. It's put in another temporary spot. Just under the village. I don't know whether I want the nether portal to be like a symbol, like a monument sort of symbol, or if it's like a feature that is like some people have it like in caves where it seems like it's like a crack in the universe, or it's like, or the nether's like oozing through, and some people put it on a pedestal and make it like a landmark sort of situation. I don't know how I'm going to use my nether portal. For right now, it's just whatever it is. If we go through it, we can find ourselves on the other side. And we're going to have to walk through here and then climb up to the roof. And here you can see we are greeted with two paths. The cobblestone path, or this path that's actually, you just got to guess and hope that you make it there. We're going to go with the cobblestone path. And they're pretty long. It's a long distance, so I'm just going to fly there. Okay. And then once you reach the end, just going to climb on down here. If we go through the nether portal, we are going to be greeted with one of our very first villages outside of Spawn Rock. Now, this is actually the second village that I've built. After this, we're going to go to the first, well, technically third. This is, the Spawn Rock is 1, and this one's number 3. We just went to this one first because it's closer. But if any of you exist on social media, this thing is, I mean, on my, it came up on my social media feed. This is a complete ripoff. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it at all. I was super inspired by what I saw in an Instagram post. I took it, stripped it off, put it in my world, and it's going to be the foundation of what this village is going to be revolved around. This is going to be a sniffer village that's going to be completely ran by sniffers. The only people that are going to be living here are sniffers, so they're pretty much the intelligent beings that occupy this space. But this is going to be the town hall for them. And yeah, no, there's nothing inside, of course. Like, why would there be? But yeah, let's get an overall view of the place. Of course, there's really nothing to show, but it is worth mentioning. This was not actually in the episode, the lost episode. This was built after I recorded that episode and then eventually lost it. So yeah. All right, let's go back through the nether and then head towards the second village. Okay, once you head back towards the spawner for Spawn Rock and then follow that torch arrow, it will bring you right towards this ladder that will bring you down all the way to village number 2. Jesus. So this is going to be my sort of, you can see it right over there on the right. There it is. This is going to be my like post-apocalyptic Mad Max survival of the fittest sort of village. As you can see, this place is my home camp. Ooh. Let's actually fly away from it. Get a nice little view. Dun, dun, dun. Nice. So yeah, let's take a closer look at it. I don't know if this was like an inspiration thing from an Instagram post I saw or not. Maybe. Could be. Most of the stuff is here. It's whatever. For my project here, for this project, I plan to completely get rid of any form of like life around here. So like all these trees need to go. All this water I want to get rid of. And my plan is, this is my house. Like this is where I am going to live for this village. I am a hermit of this village actually, so I'm not really a part of it. And I'm going to build the village over there in this little space here. I feel like it's perfectly framed, and their arena is actually going to be right over there. We'll go look at those soon. So come on in. There's a cat here. These are like some sort of like garage doors that's pulling up supplies. Come on in. A little furnace area over here. Damn, there's stuff here. There's actually a lot of stuff here. I very much like working, just like how we saw with Bo Loney's house. That house is completely like made out of like random blocks and anything I can just grab my hands on. I didn't really think about it that much. And I'm very comfortable with doing that kind of building style. Of course, even though this thing was a huge inspiration, like there was a huge inspiration behind this, like there's a source material, I feel very confident and very comfortable working in a style that is supposed to reflect like it's supposed to be damaged and it's supposed to be broken, because I feel like a lot of weird things can come from it that make me super satisfied. Like this little, like normally I would never just throw a random door like this, but since it's like kind of forced to act this way because it's so just random in terms of structure, it allows for like a lot of these small nooks and crannies that have to exist because it's so thrown together, and that makes me really satisfied. I don't know if any of that made sense. I just really like the style of broken things that allow for just weird corridors and structural things to happen. I don't know. I'm probably still not making sense. Yeah, we can come up here, second level, another balcony deck here, and we can come on to the roof. Little antennas. Viewing. Beautiful. And we can actually come on down here. There's a door that we didn't go through. This is actually like a quick escape. We can come on over here, fall down here, take a half-hearted damage falling onto this hay bale. But yeah, that's how you can quickly get out of here. Let's go take a look at what our future plot of land is going to be like. Gonna have to get rid of this whole village. Gotta go. You're out of here. And so you can see how this, maybe you can see what my idea is. It perfectly frames up like a nice, oh, look at that. Okay. Oh, cool. Like this could be like a big town square, and I imagine all the houses being surrounded by, all the houses surrounding this middle part here. Oh my God, there's a village there, there's a village there, and there's a village over there as well. This poor camel. Come on out, guy. I'll save you. Don't worry. All right. And their Sweep Arena is going to be over here. I feel like this does the same thing as well. Like it's got this big circle here of elevated land with like a lower middle part. I was actually debating on which one was going to be the arena and which one was going to be the village. So if you have any opinions about that, this is land number 1. This is land number 2. Which one is the village? 1 or 2? 1 or 2? But yeah, I was imagining like a big seating arrangement around, and then this is where all the spleef will take place. My plan is to have this village be like champions at spleef because they all work in sand. I don't know. In my mind, sand is like an elite block to mine or something. So they will have like a lot of championships here in this place, especially since they seem to be like um, much rougher people to deal with, or I don't know, individuals. All right, whatever. Okay, I am confident that is pretty much it. That was a lot. I didn't mean to have this large break in between. Of course, I haven't played in like the last 6 months, but there was a lot that has happened in the months where I was playing that warranted a video like this. But I think that is pretty much it. Thank you. Leave a comment if